The biggest risk you face in crypto is not having an exit strategy, not taking profits out along the way. It's not about getting caught up in the hype of the bull market and letting FOMO take over. It's about knowing where we are in the cycle. It's about keeping up to date with exactly what's going on. And importantly, it's all about knowing when to sell so you can keep hold of those hard-earned profits. So why bother listening to me? Well, I've been through this before. This is my third crypto cycle. I was told about Bitcoin in 2015 when Bitcoin was around $300. And like an idiot, completely ignored my cousin, who was doing his very best to convince me that Bitcoin was the future and that one day it would hit $100,000 per coin. Fast forward 9 years and he was 100% right, because at the time this video, Bitcoin is currently trading at around $97,000, $98,000. I finally got into crypto in 2017, but unfortunately it didn't go well. Long story short, I invested £6,000 into 3 altcoins. They went up to £30,000. I didn't cash out because I had financial literacy issues. Then I watched my portfolio go back down to 6,000 and kept on watching as it went to almost nothing. Please be warned that crypto can be brutal. Your best defense against this happening to you is to educate yourself as much as possible, like watching this video. I had a better time in 2021 as I cashed out a small fortune, mainly due to getting into Solana in January 2021, when it was around $3 per token. Fast forward 11 months and Solana hit an all-time high of $260 or thereabouts. This cycle I've been dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin and other altcoins since June 2022, and I've been laser focused on my exit strategy. Trust me when I say this, timing and strategy are everything when it comes to taking profits, and I'm going to show you how I'm preparing for 2025. In today's video, we'll talk about where we are in the market cycle right now, how to rotate profits strategically step by step, why you must sell most of your altcoins and when to do it, and finally, a quick note on crypto taxes. Yes, I know tax is a nightmare, but it's a necessary evil, and being on your best tax behavior will keep the taxman at arm's length. So you're probably better off watching until the end. Where are we in the market cycle? Before we get into this, I want to be honest. I'm not a crypto day trader and will never pretend to be. I'm just too emotional as an investor to be looking at charts all day. I am monitoring things like moving averages, RSI, volume every few days, but not all different types of charts showing projections, etc., etc. It can get confusing, and I like to keep things simple. That being said, I do like to look at historical data, like comparing where we are now to the 3 previous cycles. As you can see, the average days to a Bitcoin all-time high from the halving is 498 days. At the time of this video, we're about 250-ish days from the Bitcoin halving, so I think it's fair to say we're still early in this bull market. Before we go any further, I just want to say that learning crypto cycles is going to be a game changer from my experience. And if you want to see what I've been doing in the last 3 cycles, have a little look in the description for a recently published video. So based on historical data, we've still got a bit of time to work out our crypto battle plan for 2025. Because the real action, when all the madness starts, when millionaires are made, and just to be transparent, it can also go tits up, as many investors lose some or all of their money. This madness is all coming in 2025. But why 2025? It's all about global liquidity, more specifically the M2 money supply. When central banks like the US Federal Reserve start cutting interest rates, borrowing becomes cheaper. Not only that, the same central banks turn the money printers on. This has a knock-on effect as more people take out loans, individuals and businesses get their hands on more money. It also means more money flows into risk assets like stocks and crypto. Historically, Bitcoin reacts first because it's the least risky crypto asset. After Bitcoin pumps, the money flows into large cap coins like Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano. Then it moves to mid cap and small cap coins. And finally, into riskier assets like NFTs and meme coins. We're not there yet, but you need to start planning now because timing is everything. By the way, if you want to learn all about taking profits from an expert crypto investor, Raoul Pal, see below in the description. Before we get on with the rest of the video, I have to remind you that nothing in this video or channel should be taken as financial advice. Just little old me trying to help you with my 22 years of investing experience. The strategy, rotating profits step by step. Now let's get into the strategy. Here's an example of how to take profits in 2025, step by step. I'm not going to tell you exactly when I'm going to be selling because it's very much dependent on what the market is doing at the time. If you want to know as and when I'm taking profits, you can join my crypto community on School. Again, see below in the description for the link. Step 1, watch some of the key charts. There are 2 free charts you can be watching on TradingView. The first one is the Others Dominance chart. This shows the market share of small and mid-cap coins compared to Bitcoin and large caps. Back in 2021, we saw a massive spike in this chart when smaller altcoins went parabolic. When we see that kind of surge again, it's a clear signal to start taking profits off the table. The second chart is the Bitcoin Dominance chart. This tells us how much of the total crypto market cap is held by Bitcoin. When Bitcoin dominance starts to fall, it means altcoins are rallying hard. If Bitcoin dominance drops to 40 to 45%, I'll be very likely taking profits on all of my altcoin positions. Currently, Bitcoin dominance is at around 55% at the time of recording, which again shows we're still quite early in the cycle. Step 2, sell large cap coins first. Bitcoin always pumps first, followed by large cap altcoins. For example, in 2021, coins like Cardano and Polkadot pumped early, while smaller coins pumped later. My plan is to take profits on my large cap coins first, like Ethereum, Solana, or any coin in the top 50 market cap. Once I've locked in those gains, I'll decide where to rotate the profits. Step 3, rotate profits into fiat currency. This is what I'll be doing. If it goes well, I'll take a certain percentage out and hopefully hit my financial goals. I need to get on top of my personal finances first, like paying a loan off for Mrs. Duffy. Then I'll start thinking about other goals, like putting money aside for my daughter's cars and university fees. Hopefully, I'll hit my investing goals this year with crypto. This for me is when the pressure is off and I can relax and focus more on helping other investors within my school community. Step 4, rotate profits into smaller caps. If the bull market still has room to run, you could move profits into smaller cap coins in sectors that haven't pumped yet. These are the sectors I'm watching closely as we get into 2025. AI tokens, artificial intelligence is a huge trend, and AI projects in crypto are just getting started. Gaming tokens. Crypto gaming is set to explode as blockchain adoption in gaming increases. Real-world assets, RWAs. These are tokens tied to real-world investments like property, commodities, or financial products. DeFi, decentralized finance. This sector is still undervalued and could see another boom. Rotating profits this way allows me to maximize gains without being exposed to too much risk. If things go to plan, I'll be having a play in crypto towards the end of 2025 with small and micro cap cryptos. A bit of a gamble, shall we say. Step 5, know when to exit completely. Finally, there comes a time when you need to stop rolling profits into other coins and just cash everything out. When all coins are going parabolic and the charts are looking overheated, that's when you should convert all profits into stable coins like USDT or USDC, which can hold the value. You might do this and maybe buy back into Bitcoin in 2026 when the next bear market kicks in, or you could convert crypto straight into GBP or whatever fiat currency you use in your country. The main lesson here is don't get greedy. The crypto market moves in cycles and the next bear market will come eventually. You want to lock in those gains while you still can. Why selling your crypto is massively important. Here's the brutal truth. Most altcoins won't survive the next 4 years. Just look at cryptos over the last few years. In 2017, coins like Neo, BitConnect, and IOTA were in the top 10. Today, they're dead or irrelevant. In 2021, we saw Terra Luna collapse spectacularly. The list goes on and on. There are currently thousands of cryptos, and I believe that 99% of them won't be here in 10 years' time. If you don't take profits on your altcoins, you could end up holding bags that never recover. My plan is simple. I'll sell 80% of my altcoin holdings before the market peak. I will dollar cost average out of the market over the next 5 to 6 months. That's the plan. The other 20% is not getting touched because I want to keep my Bitcoin long term. As I've said, I'll put some of that 80% back in towards the end of 2025 into high risk, potentially high reward cryptos. This isn't a perfect plan, but it is a plan. And that's the main thing. You need some sort of plan to get out of crypto with decent profits. Crypto tax considerations. Quick UK specific point. Don't forget about the HMRC and capital gains tax. When you sell crypto into GBP or convert it into stablecoins, it's considered a taxable event. This will also apply to most other countries, unless you're sitting pretty in somewhere like Dubai or Portugal. Basically, make sure you keep accurate records of your trades, profits, or any losses. Tools like Coinly or Coin Tracker can make this process much easier, especially when tax season rolls around. If you want to know how to legally avoid crypto taxes, see below for a video I published a few weeks ago. Summary. To wrap up, here's your action plan for 2025. 1. Watch Bitcoin dominant and altcoin dominance charts for signals. 2. Really focus on your profit-taking strategy. It's important. 3. Know when to exit the market completely. Cash out into GBP or stablecoins when you do. 4. If you start to get overwhelmed, educate yourself. Read the books, listen to the podcasts, whatever. Raoul Pal, who I mentioned earlier, has been a calming influence on my crypto investing journey over the last few years. You'll find crypto experts who you like and feel like you can trust. Just don't follow them blindly. The bull market is where fortunes are made, but only if you have a clear plan for taking profits. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button and subscribe to keep fully updated as we move into 2025. Let me know in the comments below what your strategy is for taking profits in 2025. This sort of info is going to really help other investors who need that help and support with their cash out. Thanks for watching.